and already I have a fucking itch on my face. So this is awful. This is just awful. This is like categorically the stupidest thing I've ever done. This is not going to last long. First of all, audio quality is crap. Second of all, I can't hear myself or anything else. And third of all, it's steaming up. I can't see shit. Actually, I can see reasonably well. Oh god, Jesus. I'm getting lightheaded. Save me. Okay, I'm doing some bullshit, and then we'll get started properly. Maybe I should research some streamer music at some point so that, you know, that can be a thing. How the fuck am I gonna... Well, I'm not gonna be wearing this for very long. I was about to say, how am I gonna drink in this? But that's not gonna be a problem. So, yeah. What was I doing? I need to get my face code. So, I've got a face code from my original Mass Effect 3 playthrough. I'm gonna have to bait. Oh, okay, yeah, we're bailing on this. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Alright. That lasted like 2 minutes. I got this to represent it. It's fine. Right, okay. Okay, we've got my face code ready to go when the game boots up. And then we'll get started. It's taking longer than I'd hoped. We have progress. Loud. Very loud. Okay. I've also got a smudge on my glasses. This is... Never doing that stupid helmet thing again. It's fine. It can be background decoration that's behind my arm, but it's there. Maybe I'll bring it out for special occasions. I don't fucking know. I hope I launch Mass Effect 1. Maybe if I switch to display capture for now. Just while it's sorting shit out, and then I can... Because it like launches the launcher and then it launches Mass Effect 1. Okay. This is also... I'm pretty sure this is original music. I don't recognize this from any of the free games. This I recognize. Okay. Please hold. On my desktop. What? There we go. Okay. There we go. Cool.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
Fun fact,
Secure connection confirmed.
This is Mark Mear's wife who voices this Alliance thing. So we're going to do enter new ID, And then custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
And, what am I
Warning,
glass?
data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Right, so the aim of the game is we're going to recreate my Shepard that I played through the entirety of the trilogy with originally. So I've played other Commander Shepards before, I've done different playthroughs, but this is my OG one that I played through Mass Effect 1 first as, Mass Effect 2 first as, and Mass Effect 3 first as. I went and got my Face ID from my original copy of Mass Effect 3. So we're going to be able to just paste that in, and we're going to just try and kind of recreate him. So he was Earthborn. So you are an orphan raised in the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of the petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18.
Confirm psychological profile.
I can't remember whether he was ruthless or sole. I think he was sole survivor. During your service, the mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you're alone and left to telltale. Or ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating. No, it wasn't this, it was sole survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
I don't know why my glasses feel so weird on my nose right now. I haven't worn them all day, so maybe it's just that. I was adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield a squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Oh, I need to click the wrong one. Cool.
Confirm facial identification.
And then, so this is, so I tried this out before just to make sure this works. He is not this dark skinned though. Everything else is right. But, hey, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. So we'll just make him paler. He's about that. I took the helmet off after 2 minutes, by the way, if you're following from the tweet. It was incredibly uncomfortable and awful. And then in Mass Effect 1, my Shepard had an eye scar. Which was that one, I think. Yeah, it's that one. Probably because, you know, Anakin Skywalker being an edgelord had that same scar, but on that eye. Cool. That's my Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright. Did it not carry over? Did what not carry over? The, so, just in case anyone's interested in doing this, so you...
Confirm facial identification.
You're not able to port your Shepard over directly. There's no, like, save transfers or anything. This is Mass Effect 1, so it's, like, you know, you can port your saves over from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 in the Legendary Edition, but there's no, like, interactivity between the original releases of them and the Legendary Edition. However, in all the games, you've got a face code or ID code, which is basically just, like, a code that makes up all of your cosmetic choices. And what I did is there's a little app you can download. I googled it to just like grab stuff from your Mass Effect 3 save file, which I still have on my hard drive. I went and grabbed that, grabbed the face code of my Mass Effect 3 character, and then literally just copy and paste it. And the only thing that was wrong was his skin color. And then the scar did not carry over because you lose your scar after Mass Effect 1. So,
Profile reconstruction complete.
but that is what he looked like. So,
Identification confirmed.
do we want to do normal difficulty? Let's do normal. Thought this was 2 or 3? Nah, this is 2. This is 1, sorry, starting from the very beginning. I'll start with normal and maybe bump it up if I'm finding it too easy. Sure, we'll have pop-up tutorials just to familiarize myself. It's been a hot minute since I played any of the Mass Effect games. The most recent one I played was Andromeda when it came out, so... yeah, been a while.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Fucking Christ.
I'll make the call.
I'm gonna be quoting so much from this fucking game. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. Based on this incredible technology was the first to control the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. Civilizations of the galaxy call it... Probably didn't need to read that fast. Mass Effect. My Arbeiter. What? Did one of them voice the Arbiter?
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander? We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Yeah, Sergeant.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
There you go. Gotcha.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Where's my key from?
Hitting a relay in 3, 2.
Keith David. I didn't remember his name, so I believed you when you said Keith Cole, but Keith David, yeah, that's right.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
That's Seth Green.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
So my first ever playthrough of this when I was much, much younger, when you walk up, as Joker says, you remember to fly up your jumpsuit as you leave the bathroom. I thought he was talking to me, and I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, I'm talking. It's fine.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over a talent of its rank to view it. Click on the talent to earn a talent point to gain a rank in it. As you gain levels, you require talent points to unlock higher ranks. Gotta give me some throw. I don't remember Charm and Intimidate being things you leveled up. Also, just thinking I should... Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, let's try that again. Okay. I probably should have me be over here. I'm trying to think what the HUD looks like. We'll move this when when I can remember what the HUD looks like. For now, I'm just going to pop you in the top corner. But I can't remember what the HUD looks like for Mass Effect 1. So I think it's mostly down in this corner, and it's over this shoulder most of the time. So I'm probably going to put me somewhere over here, I'd imagine. Yeah, I don't remember Charm and Intimidate being things you leveled up. I seem to remember it was more based on your Paragon and Renegade scores. While I do like to Charm... Well, I want dialogue options, so just give me both of them. Okay. Codex. Personal history summary. Okay. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. A child of the streets, you learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the metropolises of humanity's homeworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Accuse, a lush world in the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, with no survivors. At nightfall, the Freshenmore struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to gruesome death. 50 Marines died in Accuse. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Humanity and Systems Alliance timeline. 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 2103, Lowell City in East Casma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137, Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-free fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142, construction of Gagarin Station, Jump Zero, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Protheum ruins of Promethei Planum on Mars. 2149, translation of Protheum data leads humans to the Chiron mass relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growths. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154, Commander Shepard is born. 2155, Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Turians encounter human explorers, First Contact War, occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shanxi. 2158, humans learn potentials of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on Citadel. 2170, Batarian slaves attack the Alliance colony of Mindur. 2176, Skyllian Blitz, pirates and slaves attacked Elysium, the human capital in the Scarlian Verge. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but I can hear the wind. Does that mean cancer gives you powers? I mean, a lot of superheroes have powers through radiation, is what I'm going to say. Yeah, but I can hear the wind through my microphone right now. Very quietly, but wind's howling. Freshenmore's devour the Alliance colony of Accuse. Hey, I was there. How old would I have been then? Hold on, let me work this out. So if I was born in 2154, 2177, so I would have been 33, I think? Not that long ago, probably, then. Shepard's probably in his mid-30s. Shit. In retaliation for the Skyllian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. 2178, sorry. And 2183, current date. So by that logic, I've never read this section, by the way. I've literally just always played the game, but I thought I'd read through it. So if I was born in 2154 and it's currently 2183, he's 39. Okay. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. Go speak to Captain Anderson in the comm room. Right,
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
By the way, I'm not going to read every single Codex posting on the stream, but I just figure if no one's familiar with Mass Effect, then it's a good intro. Also, I did not remember that a guy fucking voice sang some of that stuff, so
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
it's not something that comes with Legend. As soon as he started talking, I was like, oh shit, these ones are voiced. But yeah, it wasn't the original game, but I just had completely forgotten about it. There's a photo mode. Oh no, this is bad for us making any progress in the game ever. Not very okay. It's not the easiest camera to control. There's no like, I just took a photo. There's no like just raise and lower, but okay. So I'm gonna say this as a photography nerd. I appreciate when it actually uses things like f-stop. There is I was recently playing around with the Spider-Man PS4 photo mode, and it like uses like focal distance, but it uses it incorrectly. It means where the distance is focused on. It's just, yeah, it's not good. Mildly annoyed that I can't do. Can I do? Yeah, f1.4. There we go. The same aperture as my camera. Look at that. That's like, it's about the same sort of, if I. No. Like that, yeah. That's like the same camera angle, more or less. Anyways.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander. The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander. The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
That's weird. Okay.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
His voice line's not actually coming from where he is.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Because, like, if I turn the camera, it's like... No, never mind. I'm an idiot. When I was doing the dumb shit with my Mass Effect helmet, I took it off. I put my headset on the wrong way around. Why does he look like that meme guy Harold? Or what, you mean like the smashing dude? Nah, he's a handsome boy. Also, hi Monty, how you doing?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
That's better. It's still not perfect because it's still like a little bit weird when you're moving the camera, but
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I didn't know you could draw your gun in this sequence. Maybe you can't in the original. Taking the ship hostage. Okay. Yeah, no.
We're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You gotta give yourself an ulcer.
What's my walk button? Toggle walk T. Weird, but okay. Oh, the smiling guy that looks like he's in a lot of pain, that's Meme Harold? Does he look like that? I don't think he looks like that. Gonna play Monster Hunter in a bit? Fair enough. I wish I could get into that game. It seems like a lot of fun, but I did not have a good experience with it. It would be a very funny detail that if you shoot someone on the ship, you start mutiny. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Hey, your hair's darker. Did you get hair dye since this game came out last?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Just ends the game there. I do appreciate when games have that sort of thing, like in Morrowind, if you kill a quest character, it's like fates of tide or whatever are over, can't continue.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Genetic racism, you know?
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Okay. So this is probably the best place for my camera to be, right? Because it doesn't cover up the guns, doesn't cover up the hells, doesn't cover up the map, doesn't cover up my powers. It's reasonably out of the way. Oh. So I think I'm going to leave the camera here.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
She's also had her hair dyed. All the people who are like old and grey have like just like greying hair now. It's weird.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Yeah, you'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
All right.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them.
I love how
safe is it, really?
I love how sus they make Turians at first. Like, your first 2 Turians you meet are just so fucking suspicious.
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I wonder whether they've... So I definitely went with Soul Survivor as my background in my original run, but I don't remember them name-dropping Qs at all, because I don't remember the planet's name. I wonder whether they've added in extra voice lines to like expand on stuff, because they're making my background more relevant, it feels like. Also, it's not that bad, but some of the facial animations are a little bit weird, and I think it's probably just like grabbing the animation data from the original game but plastering on a more detailed face. Just there's some slightly off movements with eyes and stuff.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
No pressure.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Gotta love the expedition dump.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
I was wondering whether you could pause the game and access photo mode while in dialogue scenes. You can't, which is predictable, but...
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The what?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But Some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
I fucking
Everything
love
cuts out after that. No
now.
comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Hell yeah. Like
Engaging stealth systems.
The first time you see a Reaper ship, you're like, what the fuck am I even looking at?
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
I also really love the dialogue.
Approaching drop point 2.
Dialogue system in Mass Effect. Like, obviously, like, it's become a staple of BioWare RPGs, and other games have done it as well. But like, as far as I remember, Mass Effect was the first game to do it, and it works so well.
What the hell are those? Damn!
Oh God, what happened here?
I very rarely use squad mode, so. Yep. Oh, saying that, I accidentally pressed it. I'm gonna have to get used to. I don't think there's a sprint mode in Mass Effect 1. No, there is. It's spacebar. I'm dumb.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. Smells like smoke and death.
Yep. I don't actually know what happens. Medigel is used to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronic challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies not opening containers. I don't actually know what happens, so I don't take these little bug things out. Okay. Ooh. Hold the phone. I haven't equipped these yet.
around our buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay. Charm and Intimidate have disappeared. Was that just for when I start the game that I can set those? Or is it like not when you're in a mission that you... Oh, I'm on Caden. Hold on, I'm being a dumbass. Never mind. Let's give you some decryption and some first aid. First aid deploys medi-gel to all wounded squad members, restoring their health. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh. Such a cool intro. My throw didn't hit at all.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
How do you know I'm a commander?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Armor, probably. It may be. Kind of looked like the targeting retinal was off, which makes me wonder if I need to be like more accurate with my biotics than I remember having to be. Also, just saying, I love the fact that Ashley's fucking introduced in white and pink armor. It's just like, really? Okay. Because she's the girl character.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Yeah, it's true. My armor does look different, so... And I can't remember what N7 actually is. I know it's like a special... It's a special, like, caliber of Alliance soldier. So maybe that indicates that I'm commander or something, but, yeah.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Until now.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
We're carrying...
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Caden, we're carrying the same number of guns.
Move out.
Maybe he's got better guns, but... Okay, let's level them up real quick. Overkill. Yeah, fuck it.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter tab to switch item types. Select an item and click the equip button to assign it. Click on the equipped item's upgrade slot to select an upgrade. Click the Omni-Gel button to break down the selected item into Omni-Gel. I'm being stupid, is this? I will do... that for me. And Ashley, you can have the hammer. Oh, well, hold on, no. Son of a bitch. Empty. Okay. Light armor, human, scorpion. Trying to decide whether I want to try and like stick to logic and say that he wouldn't change armor mid-game, but I can't be bothered to do that for the entire playthrough. Mass Effect 2 and 3, they don't have you changing armor as regularly. I don't know why that just played. Yeah, I know how all this works. Oh, I pressed the wrong. I pressed holster up. Like an idiot. God, I'm forgetting all the controls. Did it. Missed my Omni-Blade. I'll get better, I promise. I used to be real good at this game. Now I've forgotten everything I once knew.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Let's move on out.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
More damage per second, but worse heat sink and worse accuracy rating. I'm not going to do that, but I might Swap out your sniper rifle. More damage per second, worse heat sink, slightly worse actually. Yeah, okay. That is half the fun, to be fair.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Finally did a successful throw. I need to get the ability to throw more frequently because that is taking a while to recharge.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
I see you. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad members have the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click and right click to move inward and outward. Avoid the security programs. Yeah, I do a WASD for this, not the mouse. God. Oh. Pulled that one out of my ass.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
It's tempting, but no.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
He's not wholly wrong, to be fair, with retrospect on the rest of the series.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
It's so weird, man. Like, it's the sound in here, it's like sounds like cars driving by, and I keep on thinking, I'm like, is like a window open in my flat?
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
Fine.
I don't have time for this.
Time? Our time is over.
Yes? Is there something you need?
No.
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Meant to speak.
Luck won't save you.
Meant to speak to Caden, but it's fine. It's fine. Go in here. Banshee. More DPS, worse heatsink, or worse accuracy. Ashley, you want that? Yes, you do. Schemator. That did damage to me. How fucking dare. Also, anyone want that scimitar? Ashley, you want that scimitar? There you go.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Why are the subtitles on the top of the screen?
I've got it under control.
Let's see if I can adjust that real quick, because just notice that's really fucking weird. Nope, no option to change that. That's really fucking weird. Also, bye-bye, Nihilus.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Much higher resolution Reaper. Oh!
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
And we're just very lucky that you happen to be here, because otherwise, we'd be fucked.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
So obviously there's like rumors that there's going to be like a Mass Effect TV show done by Amazon.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I really hope if they do, we get like more or less the team behind like the Scale and Rogue One to do the fucking Reaper ships, because that would be fucking awesome. See what I mean? Like, why is it targeting there when the Geth was there? Confusing me. Oh, that's healing. I don't know how I can switch camera angle. I might not be able to. God, I miss having to throw on a quick recharge so much. Can't see if there's any loot I missed here. What they deal with that last guy. I don't think so. Didn't mean to take cover from that railing. I need to take down their shields first? Is that the mechanic that I'm forgetting? Gib. Okay.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
I'm somewhat surprised that Nihilus didn't react to Saren clearly looking pretty fucked up. I guess he was caught off guard, but still.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Alright, let's get on with this. Taking cover on this bomb while disarming it. Okay. Oh boy. I feel like my biotics just aren't really doing much. Which is unfortunate because I've chosen Adept, and I feel like they used to be pretty fucking powerful. I never knew you could come over here. What? I've always just immediately crossed the bridge. Huh. Fair enough. Don't think there's anything over here though, but just neat that you can do it. Yeah, let's equip that. Me. I hope that's just that I'm like kind of misremembering how I played the campaign. And that it gets better in time, because right now I feel very underpowered compared to what I feel like I should be. But yeah, that could change in time. pro tip if you've never played this game before. Loot everything here before interacting with the beacon. Almost didn't make that one. This is an awkward run when you've not got your gun out. What? Do. And there should be one more thing up here. Boop, boop, boop. There isn't one more thing up here. Lies and deception. Alright, fine. Let's interact with the beacon then.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Really fucking good hook for the game. Well, that's the first time I've ever got an achievement in a Mass Effect game, I'm pretty sure. Or Mass Effect trilogy. Probably got them in Andromeda.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I love Saren, man. Such a good film. Also, fun little Easter egg if you know
Doctor! Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Saren and Anderson have history. Mass Effect books are really good, the ones I've read, which is the first 4.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. but I detected some unusual brain activity, abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement, signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh,
Eyelids within eyelids.
Captain Anderson.
How's our exo holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I know this gets better as the games go on as well. Technology getting better, but I just love this like tonal shifts through some of the dialogue lines. Pissed off about the Geth. What is Ashley? Is she not part of the crew?
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right. This is gonna be Liara's room.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
That's not how that works, but...
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
It's cold in my room. Hey, Doc.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Romance is still very much a thing in the military. You just clearly haven't spent enough time with me, Doc. Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Was that the first I should go of the entire game? And therefore the entire trilogy? I think it might have been. I'm gonna fuck around with my camera real quick. Just conscious of it taking up more room than I'd maybe like, so that might be better. That's not what I meant. Squad probably leveled up, right? Oh boy. Alright. I'm not happy with throw, so... There we go. That feels better.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
You don't want to say anything else to me, Caden?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
You son of a... Fine. This is Anderson's room.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Aye, aye, Commander. I mean, Captain, technically. There was a thing. There was a bloop bloop. I saw it. Did I see it? Now I'm second guessing myself. I swear I saw a bloop bloop. There it. Oh, it's down there. Let's fucking chuck Ross and Ashley. Fine. That's a interesting shadow on the wall there. Zoom. Okay.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
How fucking dare. Nav manual 1.4.1.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Is film green built into these little CGI cutscenes? It feels like they are. Weird. This is not too intrusive, is there?
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
It's really bothering me that they're at the top during these cutscenes.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They
God,
are.
I hate Udina.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
One of the few times I'm going to agree with you, Ash.
Big place.
Yep.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Space racism isn't okay, Ashley. Okay then. Let's hack Udina's emails. Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol on the Argus Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team?
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I love these boys.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
What's up with your speech, my dude?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
No, I want to know about your history.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Alcor.
The Alcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Alright, tell you what. Tell me about your culture.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Alcor.
Frankly, we Alcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Understandable.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Alcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
What's up, Den?
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Tell me about the embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Alcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Tell me about the Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Well, I do like to know about history.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about your culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Alcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Why are you so cranky, dude?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
He's a keeper, but I don't have the quest yet, or the mission yet to scan them. Alright. This door's locked to me.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Won't even let me shoot, huh? Alright.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Alright. Nothing in here, but a keeper to scan later on. Assuming I remember where I've been and where I go. Executive Palin?
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executive Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I don't think that's naive, really. It's cool that I get those powers later in the game, but I do think he's mostly correct, so...
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to hack your computer real quick. Following diplomatic advisory warning. Dark music. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eater cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you've seen
Hey,
her.
Rockfact.
If you need
Rocky.
supplies, you can try
Rock.
the markets one level
I just
below.
read the name
For entertainment, I
in
try
chat, and then I
Flux
remember that
or
it's someone I
Coruscant.
actually know, and then I address them by, yeah, you know, streaming. How you doing, Rock?
What is Shi'ira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Rough day. Sorry to hear that, bud. You want to talk about it, or
goodbye?
Rather keep it private and
So long, Commander.
get
Have a pleasant
detoxed
day.
from bullshit. There's a key here that I can't scan yet.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
That's racist. Nope. Nah, just family stuff. Sorry to hear that, bud.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
You're playing Mahjong. Is that how you pronounce it? Mahjong? Drunk. Mahjong? I don't know how to pronounce it. Tell me your secrets.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Fuck no.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
You know nothing about Mass Effect, so you're here to be lost? Understandable. If you want, I can fill you in on where we're at so far, but we're very early in, so... There we go. Oh boy. I do want that decryption, though. Don't want to go straight to the Citadel Tower, but obviously like most of the missions unlock when you do that. But we could go over and speak to the consort. Yeah, that mission. Seen Snake play a bit of it. Yeah, that's fair. It's one of those games where I don't know if I'm going to stream. First of all, I don't know if I'm going to stream the whole trilogy. I don't see why not, but at the same time, it's like it's a trilogy that I've played through multiple times. So I feel like, as opposed to something like Resident Evil 2, where I'm reacting to stuff fresh, this is more like just me experiencing it, I guess.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? But why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
It's strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll like stream all of the side quests and stuff.
Welcome, I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
One's decent length, maybe 30 hours or so if you're doing side quests and stuff as well. There's not that many main missions, to be fair. So you've got Eden Prime, Citadel, off camera, 3 planets after that, Vermeer. It's after Vermeer. Is it Citadel again after Vermeer? Do you get brought back to the Citadel? I feel like you do. I can't think of what happens immediately after Vermeer other than that. At some point you go back to Citadel. I don't think there's any planet in between Vermeer and Citadel. And then you go into like the end game basically. And there is a bunch of like side quests and planets you can explore and little, you know, but it's very kind of not detailed, I guess. There are plenty of side quests on the different planets you go to. Two of them in particular, Novaria and Pharos, have quite a lot. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of, like, it's not like jam-packed full stuff. And then Mass Effect 2 is significantly longer, but also significantly more substance in the side quests, so it's more worth doing them. And then Mass Effect 3 is probably a similar length, but it's more action-driven. But
what do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
I'm gonna start streaming whenever I'm talking.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Reminds me of the opening scene of Casino Royale. Well, not the opening scene, the second opening scene of Casino Royale, where Bond's with another MI6 spy, and they keep on like pressing their ear, and he says like, "Take your bloody finger away from your ear, you're gonna get us made," or whatever. And it does.
The humans find a consort
That's the reason why the guy spots them.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
God, that one voice line for some reason just sent me back. You think that's funny, Rock? Wait till I get an opportunity to dance.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What do you want?
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I don't want to know what her hands
Now
are
I
just
must
doing.
ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
Her lack of eyebrows is confusing. Not all Asari have them, to be fair.
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira. It's quite an honor.
Who the fuck's Septimus?
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back since. He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
I think I'm done here.
Of course, come back anytime.
Okay. I swear, like him running without a gun in his hand, he kind of runs like he's like about to shit his pants. God, I'm getting some frame rating in here. Is that really all the graphical options you're giving me? Really? Okay. Probably have to quit out of the game and change them. Whatever. To be fair, that suit looks very tight. Wouldn't want to be stuck in that position. How do you get out of this? I was going to say there's like kind of trousers to it. Maybe you like press the button on your hips and then the legs separate or something. Marsh Effect Legendary Edition. Very good, Leo. What are you thinking, Caden?
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Fair and valid. How you doing, Leo? Let's go.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Popping in to say hi before your next Dota game? Fair enough. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your Dota game. You like to believe that this suit has a little window like those old PJ jumpers? Hold on. That right there, that's Shepard's reaction to that rock. On the device.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
View upgrades. Yeah. You know what? I don't need to buy anything from you right now. I just really wanted to talk to you because I love you. I love my big, stupid space jellyfish. Alright, we should probably head up to the Citadel Tower. Just because there's like a limit to what we can do before we go to the Citadel Tower. That being said, let's go talk to Balavon. Hey, buddy.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I swear that they've added those lines in. I swear I never heard the word accuse spelled that way, probably another way, in the entirety of my playthrough of Mass Effect 1. And I've played through that game like at least 3 times as this Shepard, probably more so. So the fact that kind of want to Google that. Just like, does Legendary Edition, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, new voice lines. Oh, fuck off. Can't see anything about it, but I just feel like it was never explicitly mentioned. You're like, my memory of the backstories in Mass Effect 1 is that you pick one and that's basically it, except for there is one quest you can access depending on your backstory. And it's like a different one depending on which one you did. Like, that's the only thing I remember. But now this has like come up like 3 or 4 times. You spying on me?
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
That's not what I said.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
It'd be pretty impressive if they brought back the voice actors. I don't know about some of these characters. Probably not. Well, Anderson's Keith David, which is a fairly famous actor. They could maybe bring him back. But some of the species I know, a lot of the aliens are voiced by Mark Meer, who voices Shepard. So for some of these characters, you bring back one actor and they voice like 5 different characters, sort of thing. At the same time, it could be like unused voice lines potentially, because there's obviously like cut content and what have you. Also, I don't know this for certain, but they are currently making a new Mass Effect game, which what they have revealed, which is not a lot, seems to be that maybe it's going to be a direct sequel to the Mass Effect trilogy. It's definitely going to have some of the characters involved in it. In which case, if they're already making that and then they did a remaster of the original trilogy, then maybe they already had the voice actors in-house anyways. But yeah, I don't know. Couldn't find anything about it on a quick Google about new voice lines, so. Are they not going to continue after, I assume that's supposed to be, say, is that like supposed to be Andromeda? Are they not going to, yeah. Are they not going to continue after Andromeda? There are theories that the new game might tie into Andromeda as well. No worries. Just wanted to make sure I was understanding what you were saying. Yeah, there's theories that it's going to tie into Andromeda in some way as well, which I would be absolutely game for. I did not dislike Andromeda. I know a lot of people did. I thought Andromeda, it's the worst of the main Mass Effect games, but it's still a fun time. And it had a cool premise, so I'd be down for it. At the same time, I think there were kind of a couple of issues with Andromeda. One of the issues is the production element to it. So it was rushed, some of the animation's not finished, it's kind of a bit klutzy in areas. Another one, and so all of that's completely fair and valid to criticize. Another element that a lot of people did criticize, which I don't love, well, it's not that it's completely valid to criticize it for this, but it doesn't make it a bad game. It might just not make it your flavor. Is that Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 is essentially a military sci-fi adventure, and Mass Effect Andromeda felt closer in tone to something like Star Trek. It's space exploration. There's still loads of combat and whatever, but you're not playing hardened soldiers, you know. got to bounce. Dinner's here. Have a good one, nerds. Appreciate it, Rock. We might be still around if you want to hop on later. If not, have a wonderful evening and enjoy your dinner either way. But yeah, so I quite liked Andromeda, and I'd be down for them continuing it. But I think they did a teaser trailer a couple of years back, and it had Liara in it. So it's probably going to be... Well, if it's got Liara in it, it's definitely going to be a continuation of elements of the original trilogy, but it could also tie into Andromeda. But yeah, they haven't said a lot. It's like a very brief teaser trailer, and then there's a teaser poster they released like on N7 Day 2021, which I've got some theories about, but yeah, there's nothing been confirmed, so.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What does this go? Oh, it just loops around, okay. Well, let's have a look at the statue of a mass relay. That's the statue of a mass relay. Gaiden, you got something to say about it?
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Enemies everywhere.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Citadel Tower. Here we are. First elevated ride. Here we go.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Press spacebar to skip. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's my boy. It's my boy. It's my boy. It's my boy. Ashley Caden, it's my boy.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Caden,
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
you shut your whore mouth and don't ever interrupt me and Garrus talking ever again. You can hear me? I'll blow your brains out right in front of this fucking council. Sorry, Garrus. It's got out of hand. I'm not usually like that with my crew. If you were to join, you'd see.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Yeah, I do. I thought that was Council Udina for a second there. It was the same suit. I was like, he's not normally there. What's he doing?
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Okay. I thought that was going to be an actual dialogue scene.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
That seems like a conflict in interest. Like, he's accused of killing Nihilus. Oh, let's just send his files on to Nihilus, the Saren.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Not great.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about the backstory of your book.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Side note, I really like the little detail that's been added by the enhanced graphical fidelity of this game, that the jumpsuits, like, that you can see like actual like folding in the cloth in his legs.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I mean, kind of the decision that Shepard's going to make later on in this franchise, you know?
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
I've just looked at Admiral Anderson's shoes, and still kind of like this textureless leather boot shape, and it just kind of reminded me of Crocs, and that's an unpleasant thought, is Admiral Anderson walking around in space Crocs.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council.
Look at them
Sometimes
space
they're sent
frogs.
on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Foreshadowing.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck,
I should
Shepard.
go.
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Right. I'm probably gonna go have a quick pee break. So. Oh, things are frozen. That's not good. I did it. BRB. Okay, we're back. Right. What's up, Ashley?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Okay. There you are. I was looking for you on my way
That
up.
guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm a fucking badass who's not afraid of the authorities.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Thank you.
No, I just want... Commander?
You definitely got a mission for me one day.
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience.
Me, just looking for some green boys. There's a green boy.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coat.
No target. Alright. You know, Shepard could totally be like a L'Oreal advertisement with his fucking shiny hair. Don't you two think?
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
I think you mentioned that already. Also, don't fucking offer to skip the elevator scenes. I might do it accidentally one day.
Please do not disturb the Keeper.
Don't fucking...
You're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations
results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
That's racism. I can't shoot him.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
This isn't the way, bro.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Son of a bitch.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Nah, I just want to shut you up.
This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
I see you, keeper. I think this also goes to CSEC if memory serves. Or maybe this just goes to the wards.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
The background music's like a elevated jingle version of like the Mass Effect 2 Suicide Mission music. Oh no, I guess it's the Mass Effect theme tune.
Do you really think we'll find him down
Which
here?
is then used in...
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people.
I see a keeper. Yeah, I think that guy's a keeper.
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. I'm big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Amen. Although I mostly use pistols. Hey, this is the tally corridor. I want to go grab Garrus. I don't want to go to Cora's Den just yet.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Do I have enough Renegade to do this? I'm going to save. I haven't saved in a while, actually. I haven't saved at all.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Oh, it's not her. It's a different journalist. Never mind.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
It's not the ass? Correct. I think she's in CSEC if memory serves.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
I'm losing my mind. I swear Accused was never name dropped. It's just so weird. It's so weird. It's like such a weird thing to misremembered if it has been always in the game.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this bottle.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive.
Hey, Conrad Werner.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Yeah.
I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to want to buy me a drink next time I'm on Earth. Next time I'm on Earth, I don't think there's going to be much drink buying at all. I don't really have anything that I want to buy in the shops here, and I can't tell everyone that this is my favorite store in the Citadel yet, so... That goes to Cora's Den. Did I get the wrong corridor then? Is this... Because this is the tally corridor, right? I am in confusion now. Yeah, this is a... Is this a different corridor? I've already scanned this keeper. Never mind. It just... I thought I went down a whole staircase. Wait, I took a left. I don't remember. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm not going to Cora's Den just yet. I want to grab Garrus before I go to Cora's Den. And I think C-Sec's down that direction. way. And then I could just use Citadel Rapid Transit, but I'm trying to familiarize myself with the Citadel and also pick up any side quests while I go through here. Yeah, Midland. Scenic view. Observe that shit.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
That came out of nowhere.
All right, enough chatter. Let's move out, people.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Apparently that one's in the original game, but I couldn't find anything else about any of the other name drops or cues.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I should go.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Alright. Where is he not here yet? Rex should be here too. Where are my boys?
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
Can I be bothered to do that one?
I can't really get into the details.
Yeah, okay.
Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Alright. I'm still confused about where my boys are. Hey, keeper. Boop, boop. Maybe you have to go to Cora's Den first, and then you can access Garrison Rex. Rex, I think you see him at Cora's Den. That maybe makes sense. Are you not Garrus? You're not Garrus. Where's my Garrus? Fine. Go to the wards, I guess. Let's go talk to what's his name first, and then you're right at the markets and the wards. Where's Chorban? Anyone seen Chorban? Is that his name? I was frame rating that. Hello. Chopin there? I'm assuming you can't jump the gun with this. No, she's just here. Where the fuck is... Oh, there's a keep here. This is the markets, right? I ain't going to Flux. Flux is for kids. Expat. Ah, there's more market down here. That makes sense. Hey, Corbin.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Jalid told us what you've been up to.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
That's not what that
Lost our
said, but...
heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole, or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
Alright, Cora's down.
That's him.
Those were Saren's men.
Think we got him, Commander.
Sorry, stream, we're not going to interact with chat.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
What's wrong with your hair?
I got business here, but not with you. Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
I feel like I've got usually by this point in the game, I'm able to do one of these two.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Alcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Alcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Alcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't...
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Excuse me.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Where's my boy?
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian C-Sec officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
I just need to know where Garrus is.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
I've got the same lighting as Shep right now.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor
Probably gonna head out. Have a
suspended
nice
me
night.
without pay.
You too. Thanks for stopping by.
Violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plowed through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with her head.
Yeah, most likely. I'm pretty sure he didn't used to be a Spectre. If memory serves the novel, didn't used to be a Spectre. He was up for becoming one. I don't think he ever got made one. I might be wrong, but that's my memory of the situation. I should reread those. I mean, I've got the 9th Expanse book to finish, and then the entirety of the Witcher series. But I really enjoyed those Mass Effect books, and they're not that long. Can't remember what they're called now. But they're probably somewhere at my parents' house, so.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, Arun. Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Take him out!
Regroup.
Is that everyone?
Area secured.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago,
little sister.
a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Yeah, my boy.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Let's go. This is my boy. Yeah, let's go out. Okay. Cool. I probably don't need to change any of this stuff yet. Tempting. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's give you that. No, we'll keep that. Alright. Let's move on out.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger.
That sounded wrong out of context. Okay.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Hit the mic arm, I apologize. Rick's my boy. There's my boy.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
My boy. Yeah, let's do this. Level up Rex a bit. Let's get some free in this. Free in that. That and that. How's that sound, Rex? Just kind of vibing and feeling it out, you know? No real plan, just, you know. Oop. I'll remember eventually that shift does not run. Oh, I've ended that quest already. I don't think I can really buy anything of value from the Rec Officer just yet, but when I become a Spectre, he gets some goodies at that point. So instead, let's go. You.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
You weren't there for that.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
Too late, Volus. You had your chance.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself.
Makes sense.
We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
I can't let your actions go unpunished.
And I don't have enough Renegade or Paragon yet, so...
No, please. I'll do anything. I've got credits. Let me go and you can have them. All of them.
What's going on over here? Is this Volus causing you some trouble, Commander?
He's admitted to stealing data from his workplace.
Really? I think you'd better come with me.
But,
I'll take it from here, Commander. Thanks for your help.
But the data, you don't know what you've done.
All right, save it for your lawyer.
Alright. If I'd had some more Paragon, I could have just told him to do it legally, but, no. Look at me. Anyways. That's the docking bay. It's not what I want to do just yet.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
There's a side.
For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Yeah, there's a side mission about Buddy, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is probably get to the end of the main missions on the Citadel tonight, and I'm probably going to call it because I am getting sleepy. It's 3 a.m. So, yeah, probably going to expose Saren and then probably call it. This probably wasn't the fastest way to Cora's Den, but oh well. Fuck it, we're here now.
Looks like it's shut down.
Shields to regen. Could have just shot that. Oh well.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Bag him and tag him.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Hey, I've got Paragon and Renegade options.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway. It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Manual override, here we go. We're gonna do this. What? I think I like actually moved my mouse and it almost fucked up, but it worked out.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Go!
I'm getting fucked up. And Gareth is getting fucked up by that. There we go.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
The music cutout was funny.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Yeah, but first of all, real quick. Wrong button. Can't remember what the melee button is anymore. Well.
That's it. Bag of attack.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Take cover. Now I'm ready.
If I could shoot, that would be great.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Man, her outfit looks so good with actual textures.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
I love Tally.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
No commentary on the Jorian or the Krogan, though.
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, let's equip Tali and Garrus. Because Garrus is my boy. And let's level up Tali. I can level up myself as well. Let's get myself lift as well. Pretty handy to have. And let's give myself one from that. Boop. And Tali. Boom. Okay. Cool. Before we head to the Citadel Tower, let's clean up some stuff that we've got over here. Hey, Zoltan.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
Alright.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Fuck you.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Yeah, okay.
Commander
we'll do
Shepard,
this.
my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosca. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Yeah. Let's go sort you out, Mr. Batia.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
Don't know why I bother to investigate any of that. None of that changes my opinion on it.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I'm a hero.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Right, okay. We're gonna hop over, we're gonna deal with financeman for the Shadow Broker. I can't remember his name. Barlavon, I think his name is. Yeah, Barlavon sounds right. I'm gonna go talk to him, and we're also gonna talk to the consort. I think that's the right word. And then I think it should be good to finish up and go to the Citadel Tower. It's over here, I think, if memory serves. Is it over here?
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Sarah?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Right. Talk to the console. finish that quest line. And then we should be good.
I went very often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by...
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the Citadel? To the console? It does sound strange. That's not strange.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
I'm glad I could help.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on.
It's a fucking
And
Rubik's
now I
Cube.
must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Alright. Order bots, let's roll out.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I love this.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor. I've proven myself.
Technically didn't face him on Eden Prime, but it's fine.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Feels good, man.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Alright. I think that's where we're gonna leave it for the stream, though. Because I am a tired boy. It's 3:40 where I am right now. And it's also fucking cold, so I'd like to be wrapped up in bed. So, yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I don't know how entertaining it is to watch someone who's already played through the game and isn't massively reacting to it, and also it's a very dialogue heavy game, so you don't talk that much during it. But I enjoy it. It's a game I was looking forward to getting Legendary. Literally the only reason why I didn't get the Legendary Edition the moment it dropped is because I didn't know if you could port your Shepard in, but you can. Although I did get the Legendary Cache. So, yeah, probably one of my favorite franchises, so looking forward to playing some more of it. Until next time, bye everybody.